My name is Larry Rodriguez, and I've been writing statements on behalf of the Chevroners for 10 years and 8 months. Please find the Chevroners and place her in the protection of the federal government. She's being sexually molested and robbed by cops from Houston, Texas. These cops are trying to entrap me in relation to credit cards. They've been stealing for 10 years. So now they're trying to shift the blame by still stealing the credit cards, but not using them, I guess, for police and using them for Afro-American people who they always use in their crimes. I was on the station, 42nd Street, Bryant Park. I got off the train there and I went up and walked through the tunnel, and a black man, Afro-American man, came behind me. He had a white bag in his right hand. I guess he worked for the MTA. And then he followed me through the tunnel. I don't know where he came from. He was just behind me. Then he went to the one of those things there, token booth, and he conferenced with the attendant there. Then he came with a credit. Then he came out with a shopping bag. Now, I think they're going to associate me with a credit card they stole. And everything they used the credit card for was in that bag. And the individual that had that bag was probably the individual that used the credit card. Then he left, and I saw him leave. I then started to think real hard and collect everything that had just occurred and put them together. And that's what I came up with. I didn't give nobody a credit card. They're trying to say that I gave that individual a credit card, which I didn't give that individual a credit card. And I don't give nobody credit cards. But the cops from Houston, Texas are trying to associate me with all these crimes because they want me to get invisible. Because one of them wants to absorb my spiritual essence. However, if they were to absorb my spiritual essence when they got invisible and started walking around, I would be able to escape by clinging on to a steel beam or wood or an area where it's a ground and I can escape because I could cling on to the wood or cling on to the steel while he's still moving, and I would stay clinged on to the steel and cling down to the wood, and he would keep moving and I would escape. Do you understand? So they don't really know what they're doing. I never got invisible. I'm not aground. I just know these things because I profile them, analyze them in my head, and then I just understand them, that things work like that. My name is Larry Rodriguez. I'm not committing crimes. I didn't give no Afro-American man a credit card. I'm not associated with him. I don't know them. My name is Larry Rodriguez. I'm not committing crimes. The cops from Houston, Texas, I don't know where the Chevron Heiress is. I didn't see her. The Chevron Heiress is not Asian. The Chevron Heiress is Mexican. So even though an Asian woman may look like her, or a Caucasian woman may look like her, it doesn't agree with her birth. Dispositions. Her DNA says she's Mexican. So the cops from Houston, Texas think that they have all the avenues covered in their little entrapment scheme, but they don't. My name is Larry Rodriguez. I'm not committing crimes. I just got greedy, disgusting gay men that are grounds stalking me. The day is February 23rd. The time is 9:35 p.m. I'm not getting invisible. I don't know about invisible. 64 years old. That's not a new trick that you can teach to this old dog. And I don't want to learn that trick. I'm fine the way I am. I respectfully request that you please get me the deeds and the papers to the gift that Chevron Heiress gave to me, and all the money that the cops from Houston, Texas stole from me, and confiscate everything that those that used a credit card that was directed to me that was supposed to be mine, confiscate everything they brought with it. And craft out a accusatory instrument for fraud and grand larceny and conspiracy, etc., etc., etc. I've been litigating this or petitioning this or stating this in many statements for years, and it could have been stopped, but it wasn't stopped at all. I can't go home. I can't go nowhere where these cops know where I'm at. They'll come. They'll tell everybody around to put shit on me. They'll tell everybody around that I'm a snitch because I'm telling the cops. And they'll keep this up for eternity until I'm able to get away from them. I'm not committing crimes. I can't get away from them because I don't want to be a fugitive. I have criminal justice obligations to report to them every 3 months because of the disposition and the disposition and the decision in the time that I got arrested stipulated that I would have to do that for 10 years. The 10 years is almost up. I didn't commit no sex offense. Even though they tried to implicate me in crimes which were associated with sex offenses, I always ignored them, walked away from them all the time. Thank you. I'm not committing crimes. I'm tired. I don't know where the Chevron is. I'm sad because I don't know where the Chevron is, and I don't know if the Chevron still is in existence. I have to spend nights in the streets. If I go home, they want to try to hurt me, harm me. I got people going in there. I feel threatened. My name is Larry Rodriguez. I'm not committing crimes. Thank you.